Welcome back everyone. This is Nanda. Today we'll quickly see about Azure Logic apps. So what is Azure Logic app? Azure Logic app is a cloud service. Using Logic app, we can define the workflow at ease, consuming a range of API exposed as a connectors. So these Logic app connectors will perform the sequence of action defined in the workflow whenever the triggers get fired. So what is the advantages of Azure Logic app? Say users might Advantages of Azure Logic app. User used to write the custom code in order to achieve business workflow, which is time consuming, whereas in Azure Logic app, there is no need to for custom code. User can straight away define the workflow using predefined APIs available as connectors. There are other several advantages. One is it is easy to use. The user interface is very uh, uh, smooth, and we can straight away drag and drop all the connectors, triggers, and actions in order to create a workflow. And it also supports the enterprise applications such as Office 365, Twitter, dropbacks, and more. It is easy to debug, and it automates the workflow as well. So, and it can integrate with on-premises solutions like SAP and all of the BizTalk server. So the key features are workflows, manage connectors, actions, and triggers. So with these components, we will be able to create the workflow. So there are five logical app states, so which will intimate the whether app is in what state: succeeded, running, failed, skipped, or timed out. So these are the various state of logic app. User can check the health of the logic app using this state. And the very important point is the pricing. So for Azure Logic App pricing, for action it is 0.000025 by execution, whereas for standard connectors it is 0.00125 by execution, whereas enterprise connectors it is 0.001 execution. And for integration service environment, which is shortly called ISC, so this pricing counts on the base unit and scale unit. For integration count with Logic App B2B, the pricing will be based on the tiers. Basic 0.42 per hour and standard is 1.37 per hour. 1.37 per hour. So this integration service environment, which is nothing but the Logic App will run in a dedicated server like an Azure VM or some VM. So this is entirely advanced concept. We'll try to skip as of now, and we'll go ahead with the Azure Logic app, which is hosted on the app service. So this is a sample workflow. So we'll go ahead with the demo. Yeah, I will quickly show you how to create a Logic apps. Click on Create Resources. Search for Logic app. On Logic app, click on Create. So choose the appropriate resource group. Enter some name. Logic app 2. So click on Review Create. So wait for a moment and got a review and click on Create. So this is for beginners. This will be a quick guide for the beginners to get to know what is a Logic app and how easily they can try the Logic app. So click on Go to Resources. So the designer get open. So here you can see the common triggers, very basic common triggers over here, and here you can see the templates. So as of now, we'll try to create a common trigger of type recurrence. So this is nothing but this Logic app will get this will run on the occurrence of every 5 minutes. As of now it is currently 3. We can change this to 5. Okay, yeah, now it is accessible. And so next click on new step, search for the SQL. Yeah, since I've already created the Azure SQL, you can follow the steps in the previous video not to create an Azure SQL. So also I've created table within that to fetch data from the logic apps. So click on get rows. This will get all the rows from the table. So we have to choose the SQL server. Table EMP is the new table which I have created in the Azure SQL. Click on next step. Okay. Click on for each. So I'm trying to send email. So if you click on, if you scroll down, yeah, you can see this action. And yes, I'm choosing this and add an action within that, and Gmail, send email. To choose the body and subject over here, and in the subject, okay, before going to that we have to cross it over here for and over here. Yeah, sorry, click on C mode and you have to choose the name over here. So the name which has the email address within that. Yes, got it. Current item. So it is test email. Test email from logic apps. So that's it. Okay, so this is a very simple logic app which has 3 steps. So this recurrence will run at every 5 minutes, and this will retrieve the value from the SQL database, Azure SQL database, and this action will loop in the values and it will send the value to and this value will be sent as an email. If you see here, I've done a mistake over here. There are 2 loops which is not required, so I will try to delete a loop, or else I will try to delete this and I will try to recreate it. Yes, go ahead, click on next step, click on Gmail. All I have to do is send an email to the set of users. Click on this one and click on see more name, and yes, that's it. Subject and body have to, and then yes, test email from logic app. Test email from logic app. Yes, so that's it. So this is the simple logic app. As a beginner, you can start creating this and try to check like how it works. So click on save, click on run. So the perform the logic app started. This will take few moments. Yes, yes. So if you see here, you can scroll down to all the iterations, cross check like whether it has been run or not. So in our case, like it is, uh, so all the three loops has been ran successfully. So guys, this is all about the logic app. We have different action triggers and connectors. So as a beginner, you can just try to implement this and cross check like what is action triggers and the components within the logic app. And in forthcoming videos, we'll let you know different solutions using the logic app, and that will give an better picture of the logic app if you are using that in the real time. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe.